What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Gould's Gaming and Tech channel. Today we're giving you another pro tip. We're gonna go over all the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 internet features. Okay, this phone has a lot of features, a lot of apps, a lot of things you can do with it, but I'm gonna periodically give you guys some pro tips so you can completely know how to navigate this beast of a phone, because there's a lot of stuff on here, and quite frankly, I know people get busy. It's overwhelming at times. It's so much to deal with, and you probably rather have somebody else tell you, hey, this is what your phone can do. So if you see a cool feature in here, you want to incorporate it into your daily usage of this phone, this is the channel, this is the page for you, and this is the video for you. Spidey, he's my official timekeeper. We're going to keep these pro tips short and sweet, as I do with all my other videos. Spidey, give me 3 of these. Ow, ow, ow. And we good. If you're new or returning to the channel, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It definitely helps out the channel. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So excuse if you see some prints on this phone. I put lotion on my hands just now, so they're kind of greasy. So if you start seeing some prints, that's why. Alright, y'all know I got the matte screen protector on here. Look, fingerprints already. I got the matte screen protector on here, and this is the Samsung Aramid case. But that's not why we're here. We're gonna go over the internet features. So we're gonna head over to Samsung Internet right here. So right now the phone is in dark mode. You see a little glare on the screen because I do have this matte screen protector on the inside as well. So to make it easy, let's see if it will look better in regular mode. Nah, we're gonna go back to dark mode. I don't like the daylight. I'm a vampiro. Alright, so when you're on the internet, you have your tabs at the top. You have also right here, you can click on your tabs and you can keep adding multiple tabs on here. You can also, if you don't want nobody to see what you're doing, you don't want nobody to be tracking your stuff, because you know your phones be listening to you. Nobody watching this video can say your phone does not listen to you. You can turn on secret mode, and then that does not record any of your search history. You can go to whatever, you know, your little secret web pages, and it won't be tracked. So that's a cool feature. Like I said, you can keep adding tabs right here. So this icon right here, the star with the little dashes in it, this shows you your bookmarks. So I got a couple things on here, just meaningless stuff that's important to me. You know, Tesla, my bank, some of my investment stuff, Google, the Galaxy shop. Those are all the things that I kind of care to check often. So those are my bookmarks, and then you can share some of these. Why would you share those with anybody? I don't know, but they have that feature there. You can search if you have too many on here and you don't feel like scrolling. You can just search right here, and it'll find your bookmark pretty quick. And you can also use the voice feature on there as well to find it. So you click this icon right here, the 3 dots, so you can edit these. So you click right here, edit. You can rearrange them and put them how you want them, but I don't really use that feature much because I don't have that many, and it doesn't matter what order they're in for me. And then also you can create another folder. So we're gonna go back. All right, so obviously this is the refresh button up here at the top, and then also you have a star right here if you want to star this website. If you're going across the website, you're like, man, I might want to visit this later, I want to go back to this later, you can start at the top and it will record that for you. So now let's get into the nitty gritty. So this is regular Google. This is what it looks like on the big screen. So we're going to go to the 3 dashes right here. So the features you have on here: downloads, history, save pages, add page to, share. You can share a page. I use that often. You can switch the internet feature to light mode. So for example, I have my phone in dark mode, but if I want to switch to light mode for some reason, if the web page isn't showing up correctly, I can switch the actual web page to dark mode without changing the setting of my phone, or switch it to light mode. So you also have the ad blocker right here. Find on page, desktop site. Desktop site is very useful because you are on a mobile device using this. So a lot of times when you're searching for something, it's going to give you the mobile page of it. So if you want the actual desktop site, because certain features are unavailable on the mobile site, you need the desktop site. So that is where you would do that. So for example, let's see, I will go to click this right here. Where do I want to go? Amazon. Let's do Amazon. So this is clearly the Amazon mobile page. So I want to switch to desktop. So now it's going to reload this and put it as the official desktop site on here. This is helpful when it's hard to navigate the mobile site, or there are certain features that are unavailable on the mobile site that are available on the desktop site. So I use that feature a lot. Make sure you use that if you're having any issues with something maybe showing up or anything on your web pages. Also, text size. For those of y'all who got bad vision like myself, I wear contacts, I wear glasses, I can't see. Okay? I have my text size on regular 100, that's the default. But if you really can't see, slide that thing up to 200. Look at that. 200. Look how big the text are on here. So, if you got bad vision and you're looking at your phone close, but you need a little bit more assistance, make sure hit that text size, change it to whatever is comfortable for you, and once you change it, every time you go on there, it will stay in that same setting. So that is very good for people who can't see like myself. And you have your add-ons. Print PDF, you have to link it to a computer, or not a computer, you have to link it to a printer so you can print whatever you need. You have your settings, and you have turn on secret mode from this tab as well. So like I said, you want to go to your little sneaky sites, click that turn on secret mode. It doesn't record any of your history. So we're going to go further into the settings right here. So sync with Samsung account. I don't know why I don't have this turned on, but it's not on. But if you turn that on, I'm assuming anytime you go onto a web page on any other Samsung device, if you have other phones, Samsung laptop, or whatever the case is, it will record all your bookmarks, all your favorites, and all your settings, and it will probably mirror that on each device. Like I said, I don't have that turned on. I haven't used that feature yet, but I would imagine syncing it to your Samsung account, that's pretty much going to be the outcome. That's what's going to happen. All right, let me go back to those settings. So right here, you have the home page. So whenever I go on the internet and I don't have any tab up, I set it to go to Google automatically. Google is my fresh start space. That's where I love to start from. I like seeing, updated articles on what's going on in the world. It's like my little news feed because I don't really watch the news. It's so depressing sometimes. So I just go to Google, scroll through. It has my interest on there, like Tesla stuff, phone stuff, tech stuff. The Facebook metaverse stuff. What else? Smartwatches, crypto, stocks, stuff like that. So I like my Google to be my homepage. So the search engine, I like the Google search engine. You can do other search engines like Yahoo, Bing, and DuckDuckGo. But I'm a Google guy. I leave my regular search engine as Google. So right here, you can customize the menu. So that tab that I clicked on to see all my settings, you can customize this. You can reorder it. You can change how the search bar shows on the top of your device. And like I said, guys, these features are super useful. This device is a beast. So if you want to get the most out of it and you want to play with the customization a little bit, you have this tab to maneuver things how you want it and make it look aesthetically pleasing to you. You know what I'm saying? Big words. I'm trying to use big words, aesthetically. Anyways, high contrast mode. I'm not going to, well, I'll turn it on for you guys to see, but it'll make everything a little bit more vivid. But it will make everything stand out as far as the text, images, so on and so forth, just so you can see a little bit better. So I'm going to turn that back off. And then you have appearance right here. So when you're scrolling, you can make it hide the status bar. So I'll show y'all what that looks like. So now you see I just scrolled, it hid the status bar, the search bar. So now it's just the actual web page. I'm not seeing all that extra stuff. So I like that setting. It's not a movie, but it makes it a little bit more immersive. So we're gonna go back. I think we're in appearance. Yeah. So show go to top button. Did I say that right? Show go to top button. Yeah. All right. So when you're scrolling, there's going to be a button at the bottom and you can press it and it'll take you straight to the top. So let me show you that right here. This thing right here. You press this, take you all the way back to the top of the web page. So if you don't feel like scrolling, it's too long, have that feature on so it can take you straight back to the top. and you can start over, or do whatever you got to do. Scroll bar, you can put on left or right. I put mine on the right. I'm right-handed. I'm usually holding my phone with the right hand. And then show bookmark bar. So Samsung Dex, if you guys don't know what Samsung Dex is, it's too long for me to explain, but it basically makes your phone a controller for most of your smart devices. So this show bookmark bar on Samsung Dex, definitely a big tool. If you connect your phone to a TV or something, it will basically turn your TV into a laptop screen. It's a lot to explain, but I might do a video on that all on its own. But Samsung Dex is definitely a great feature. So, oh, hold on. Show tabs below address bar. So that's these right here. All these three tabs right here, that's what it's showing. So I like to know what pages I've been to. I might be searching one page, more than one page at a time, or the multitasking mode. I like to see what tabs that I'm using just in case I need to bounce back and forth, which I do often. And then let's see, we have web page text size. That's just going to enlarge. I'm not going to click on that. Control the zoom on web pages. So, you're pinching in and out. You can make the image or the web page or the picture, whatever it is, the text, any larger if you want to. But I don't use that often because, like I said, usually when I'm on my phone, it's close to my face. I already see what's going on. I don't need to do too much extra. And then request desktop sites. You want to turn that on if you hate the mobile sites and you always want it to give you the desktop site first. Turn that feature on. So privacy and security, we're not going to click on that. It's just, well, I guess we'll click on it. But yeah, it just letting you know how your device is performing, what it's blocking, how secure your connection is, so on and so forth. Personal data, I'm not going to click on that for obvious reasons. Sites and downloads, it'll let you know what sites you went to, what you downloaded, if you downloaded a picture, whatever the case is, you have that right there. Useful features. Now, useful features, you guys will need this if you want to get the more bang for your buck and figure out what is what with the Samsung internet. So allow autoplay videos, I want that on. Video assistant, I want that on. Open links in other app. It's so much stuff you can do in there, but I'm not going to go too deep into that one. But if you want to get a little bit more, make sure to click on useful features. Labs is a big deal on this phone. Very big feature. So use system font for web pages. I love this feature because I change my font all the time. As y'all can see, that is not the standard Samsung font. So I want, like, the font on everything is this weird looking, font right here. My white mamba right there. I know you see the white mamba. Anyways, that's the weird looking feature right there of my text. So I want my font to reflect on my web pages as well. And then use website dark theme. So like it says right here, if a website doesn't have a dark theme, the site won't be darkened. Okay, so you turn that on, it's gonna put everything in dark mode. And almost any web page I go to has dark mode, so I don't really have issues with that. All right, so this report errors, make sure to have that on, because if your system crashes or anything like that, you having issues with your internet, some people have different issues than others. Make sure to have that on. Let Samsung know, yo, y'all need to fix this. This is a problem. So you want them to get notified, like, hey, so and so users are having issues with their internet on their phone. Make sure you have that on, because we want our devices to improve. We don't want them to stay stagnant, and closed mouths don't get fed. We all know that. All right, so discontinued use of Samsung internet, contact us, and that basic. So that is going to be the main feature of your Samsung internet. Okay, close the device right here. It picks up right where it started. You already know the inside screen and the cover screen works jointly to give you guys the best experience. They both work in landscape and portrait mode. So that's gonna be it. Spidey, where we at on time? Boom, 15 minutes. I wish I would have got it a little shorter, but he did his job this time. It's at 15 minutes, so we're going to cut this video right here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If any of this content, any of it was helpful, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. It definitely helps out the channel. I love making these videos for you guys. I hope you've been appreciating the push I've been giving you guys. But Spidey, that's going to be it for this one, boy. That's going to be it for this one, boy. And we out. Let's get it.